Hello, everyone. I am Jenny Terry, the Technical Career Coach for Code Louisville students. August Mapp is the Technical Career Coach for Code Kentucky students. We assist with all things career readiness related while you are a student, as well as anytime after completing the program. In this video, we'll be covering the STAR method, which is a good way to structure your answers to those behavioral type questions that you may have encountered in interviews. Tech interviews are really no different in that regard. The main difference is that you'll want to include any technical or transferable skills that you may have used throughout the process when giving your response. Remember that employers want to not only see the thought process behind your experiences, but also need to get a better picture of whether your personality will fit in with the team and environment. So try to make this as conversational as possible. Practicing can certainly help with this. The best answers tell a story, and the STAR method will guide you through the storyline as you make your way through those behavioral questions. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. The situation is describing the problem to be solved. The task is describing how you plan to solve it. The action are those specific actions that you took in attempting to solve the problem. And the result are things like, was it successful, on time, on budget? Did it solve the problem? The first step in the STAR method involves explaining the issue or task at hand. You want to give key elements of the situation while keeping it concise. Be sure to include any challenges you faced, as well as any of those all-important technical or transferable skills it may have involved. Being able to explain the situation in a clear, comprehensive manner is the key to setting up the rest of your explanation, so be sure to put in the practice time beforehand, whether that be with a friend or even by recording yourself, in order to improve things like your timing and language. When explaining the task at hand, be sure to include your particular role in the situation, the responsibilities that you held, and the desired outcome. Again, give details while keeping it concise. With action, you will explain the specific steps you took to complete the task. Remember to focus on your particular role in the action, highlighting those technical and transferable skills that were used. Finally, what was the positive outcome or result of this situation? Describe the accomplishment, adding in any data possible to help demonstrate your success. As we finish up, here are a few reminders. Each step of the STAR method should only take 1 to 2 sentences to sum up. Be sure to include those important details along with any technical or transferable skills you used. While the situation itself may have involved a challenging environment, problem, or person, you do not want to dwell on that negativity. Focus the bulk of your answer on identifying your role in turning that difficult situation into a positive outcome. And if there wasn't a positive outcome, pivot to those scenarios that ended on a high note. While you never want to sound rehearsed, you also don't want to experience that moment of blanking on a response or those uncomfortable, awkward silences. And it's always a good idea to go into an interview with multiple examples of experiences to discuss, even if a bit similar, for those times, especially in panel interviews, when a question tends to be repeated with slightly different wording. Using the STAR method can not only help to keep your answers on track, but can also show the employer your thought process and how well you'll perform on the job. As always, if you have any questions on the STAR method or anything else career readiness related, reach out to your designated Code U technical career coach.